The question is given as a three-phase induction motor having a star connected rotor has induced EMF of 80 volts. So here induced EMF is given, right? So EMF per phase is given as between slip rings at standstill on open circuit, right? So is given as 80. Okay. The rotor has a resistance and reactance per phases. So rotor resistance and reactances are given. So rotor resistance and reactances are given. So per phase means we should make it as root 3. 80 by root 3 will give you 46.2, which is our VR rotor voltage. Okay. And they said the rotor has a resistance and reactance. Rotor resistance is 1 and similarly rotor reactance is also given as 4. Now calculate the current per phase and power factor. So to calculate the current per phase, the first bit, slip rings are short circuited. When the slip rings are short circuited, we can say ZR per phase means impedance. Okay, we are calculating the impedance. Impedance is nothing but reactance, the root of reactance square plus reactance, resistance plus reactance. Impedance is equals to resistance square plus reactance square. So resistance square is 1 square and reactance square is 4 square. If you calculate, you will get 4.12. So we know IR is equals to VR by ZR. VR, we already calculated it as 46.2. ZR, now we got it as 4.12. So that is 11.2 amps. So we got IR. They are asking us to calculate current per phase and power factor. So current phase we got and now power factor. So power factor is given by the formula RR by ZR. RR is 1 they gave and ZR. So the answer is 0.243. So here you can see that as the power factor is low, here what is the power factor? For 0.243. Power factor is low, obviously starting torque will be low. Okay. Now second thing is slip rings are connected to a star connected rheostat of 3 phase per phase. Means star connected rheostat means extra resistance is added, right? So in second time extra resistance is added. Actually it is 1. Now 3 is added. So now the new RR is 4. So we know ZR is equals to square root of RR square plus XR square. RR square, now new one is 4 and the XR is already given as 4. So 4 square RR square XR square, 4 square 4 square. It will give you 5.66. Okay. So IR is equals to VR by ZR. VR we got 46.2. ZR we got 5.66. So our answer will be 8.16 amps. And they are asking us to find the power factor also. So RR by ZR. RR is 4. New RR is 4. ZR is 5.66. So 4 divided by 5.66 will give you 7.707. So here you can see power factor has improved. Obviously starting torque also will increase. So in the first step starting torque will be less. Here starting torque will be more because their power factor is 0.2 and here the power factor is 0.7. As the power factor improves, obviously starting torque will improve. That is the statement for this problem. Okay.